7, Nate James.
And fans, you are looking live at beautiful Hurlinger Field, and boy, do we have a good one here for you today, as the 2012 Bishop-McCort Crushers invade Hurlinger Field to take on the 4-0 Richland Rams. I'm joined here by D6 Sports Network analyst Jim Hammett. And Jim, glad to be here with you tonight and expecting some big things from both squads.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. Hold on, we're going to have the coin toss here for you.
To the receive, you decided to kick away from the scoreboard. Let's put your backs over there. White is going to receive away from the scoreboard.
Bishop-McCort will receive the kick, and there is a festive atmosphere here tonight. Richland is pumped off. Bishop-McCort, sellout crowd. We have a standing room only here at Hurlinger Field. We're expecting a big one here, and we'll have McCort on offense first. Richland will be kicking, wearing the all-blue. McCort in the traditional gold helmet and white shirts. Stay tuned, folks. This is going to be a great game, and again, the D6 Sports Network is proud to present this game to you live.
And folks, it really is, you know, there's not a better atmosphere, I guarantee, in the whole, all District 6 this week. Got the 12 minutes and cigarettes.
Good. The whole field.
I believe that is number 9, Jordan Spangler. 23, Luke DiFrancesco, back deep to receive.
Back deep for the Crushers will be number 9, Jordan Spangler, and number 23, Luke DiFrancesco. The two playmakers for the Bishop-McCort offense, also big factors in the special teams game. Looks like we have number 99, Colvin, back to kick for Richland. We have heard word that Richland wide receiver Kyle Flick will not be playing tonight. We will see if that is the case. He is in uniform.
And Jim, we saw him warming up, but it definitely didn't look like he was 100%.
Obviously a big factor in this game, one of the best players in this game, and we're playing football here from Hurlinger Field. Fielded at the 1-yard line. Find some room to run up to the 19-yard line, and Bishop-McCort will take over on offense first. Zane Tomkowski, the senior, will be the quarterback.
Well, Jim, this is our second time getting a look at Bishop-McCort this season. We had the Forest Hills game week 2. What are you looking for? What are some keys that you're going to look for in this game for Bishop-McCort offensively? What are they going to improve on?
Obviously, we've talked so much about the Richland offense and their passing game. Bishop-McCort is second in the passing game with Zane Tomkowski just under 700 yards. So look for a steady dose of him throwing the ball, and they start out in a shotgun set to open up the game.
Richland going straight man-to-man.
Looking for Spangler right away. Incomplete, in and out of the hands. Almost intercepted on the deflection. Will bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Bishop-McCort.
Yeah, that was a perfect pass by Tomkowski. Read the man-to-man right. But Jordan, going down on his hands and knees, couldn't grab that in.
And we hear one player for Richland being out, Kyle Flick. We also have Dustin Belsky back for Bishop-McCort, his first action this year. We'll see if he is on the field just yet.
That was Belsky there on the carry there, Jim.
That's a 5-yard pickup, and will bring up a 3rd down and 5. A manageable spot for the Crushers here on 3rd down early on in this contest.
I believe that's number 28, Dustin Belsky, the ball carrier, picking up 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Court at the Crimson Crusher 24.
Bishop-McCort will stay shotgun for the 3rd straight set here. We have Spangler to the bottom half of your screen on man-to-man coverage here with Schertzer, number 3. Tomkowski's looking, and he picks up the 1st down for Bishop-McCort. Good yardage.
That was 30 there, Wyatt Jackson.
Wyatt Jackson out of the backfield, sneaks in there, gets up to the 38-yard line of Bishop-McCort. They'll bring up a first down for the Crushers. 11 minutes on the clock, and it is rolling.
Jim, it looks like they took that first series there to go a little shotgun passing. Now they're bringing in Big Rugg and Belsky back in. We'll see if they head to the ground here, their second set.
They'll bring up first down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Bishop-McCort will go into an I set here. Looks like a double tight formation, one receiver out wide. The give is to Jackson. He finds a little bit of room up above the 40-yard line for about 3 minutes.
30 Jackson, the ball carrier.
And we've seen Jackson once before. We know his speed and his elusiveness. He's definitely a big part of this Bishop-McCort offense, but also now you get Belsky back, and his bruising style should definitely help this offense.
Yeah, you need, Jim, looking at Wyatt Jackson's numbers, he has been one of the leaders, but the numbers haven't been as high as you would expect from past Bishop-McCort teams, but this attack is definitely dynamic now with Belsky.
Absolutely, and Bishop-McCort changing up the formations a bunch already, going 4 out wide here, 1 in the backfield. Tom Kelsey gets a call. It looked like a motion penalty, and that's just what it will be. A 5-yard setback for the Crushers. Bring up the second down and 12.
On the field.
Richland starting out in a 4-3 look, and then they're bouncing down to a 5-2.
Start. Offense. 5-yard. Remaining.
Folks, if you've been following our games this season, this is your first look at Richland, so we're going to get some good footage here today of what you can expect from definitely one of the top competitors in District 6.
Absolutely, they came in at number 8 in the state in the Harrisburg Patriot News rankings, so obviously they're getting some statewide recognition. We're going to see what all the hype is about. But right now, Bishop-McCort with a second down and 12, 9 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock. Bobkowski calls it out. Richland shows blitz, backs off, and he's hit. Number 64 by Richland brings down Bobkowski for a big loss. That is big, Derek Crawford.
McCord backfield, brought down by number 64, Derek Crawford for the Rams.
Well, obviously you don't like to see that if you're a Bishop-McCort fan or player or coach, but you gotta like the fact that Richland thinks that they can cover Bishop-McCort defenders one-on-one. They've been straight man the whole game. So if they're going to be blitzing, watch for some screens, watch for some short slants by McCort.
Absolutely. You saw Richland show blitz there, and they never came. It was just the 4-man front pressure got to McCort, and McCort has a big third down and 19. Out of the I formation, Tom Kelsey will call it. Just a halfback draw. And not much doing for the Crushers, and they're going to have to punt with 8 minutes and 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Richland will get their first taste of the ball on offense.
44 Minsker, 2 Pecora, all there for the Rams defense.
It looked like Justin Lee was in on that first. Big defensive tackle for Richland. McCort will definitely have their hands full tonight with this Richland defensive line, who definitely outgains their past opponents.
Absolutely, and we're going to have our first look at Jordan Spangler in a special teams role. Definitely one of the better kickers and punters in the area. We'll see what kind of kick he gets off here. And it's a booming high punt. Very unusual for high schoolers to be able to do that. Fair cut at the 31-yard line, we'll call it. And Richland will bring in their offense, led by junior quarterback, number 12, Matt Schaefer.
Jim, we were saying it before the Forest Hills game, but before this game, we got a chance to look at Spangler nailing some 40 to 50-yard field goals with ease at times, even in this win up here for Hurlinger.
And we're going to look for Kyle Flick on the field. He's number 8. He does not appear to be on the field. Richland going 4 wide here, 1 in the backfield. It's a quick screen right off the bat. Found some good yardage. And we have a flag on the play, so hold this. But it's a big gainer for number 34. That is Nick Naglish, the 5'8", 150-pound junior. Showing some good moves to leave a flag.
Jim, I'm not sure if we got a face mask or a holding there. You could go either way, probably. Wait for the call right here, folks.
Personal foul.
Face mask. That one tackle was just a McCort player pretty much just reached out in desperation, and that's definitely a huge penalty for Bishop-McCort here early.
Yeah, big momentum swing here for Richland and into Bishop-McCort territory early. And with McCourt's drive starting with some promise, ending with a big penalty to end their drive, and this drive starts out with a big McCort penalty as well.
Looks like McCourt starting out in the cover 1 look from the defensive secondary.
Schaefer gets a call, hands it to number 20 for a slight gain, if any. Looks like about a 2-yard gain.
Solarchik, the ram ball carrier.
That is Tanner Solarchik, the 6', 197-pound junior, who's doing a terrific job of filling in for the graduated Johnny Rizzo. You know, some people were wondering about Richland's running game, but he's answered all the questions so far this season.
Yeah, he's in the top 10 in rushing in the area, actually in the top 8. And really, he hasn't missed a beat from last year with Richland.
I'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. 7 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Richland-McCort with a 5-man front, getting away from the 4-man look that they were previously giving. Gap Barvin gets good penetration, but he does not meet the man. That's Schaefer. We have a fumble.
Fumble on the ground.
And it's Bishop-McCort ball. The Crushers recover, thankfully, because Richland was going in. It did not look good for Bishop-McCort, but they come up with the big turnover they needed. And Richland pops up the ball on their first possession. McCort catches a break.
Couldn't get the number on that one. It looked like Rugg was over on that side going for a tackle. I couldn't see who actually made the fumble.
On the field, recovered by Bishop-McCort.
Schaefer there with some good yardage. Really was untouched through the front line there of the Bishop-McCort defensive line.
Yeah, Schaefer, a 2nd-year starter, as only a junior, so he has experience as a younger guy. And he's a good runner, but again, fumbles happen sometimes, and McCourt's going to look to capitalize on this mistake. Out of the I formation look. Hand right up the middle. Belsky with some big yardage, maybe 7-8 yards on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 2 for the Crushers.
That was like number 34 there, Nick Nagler on the defensive
Francesco, the
tackle.
ball carrier. He'll gain an 8 on the play. He'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
Already seen the effects of having Belsky back.
Yeah, he's making an impact early on in this game, and just the Bishop-McCort student section giving him a little cheer already. So he was sorely missed, and he's already making an impact. He'll get the ball again, and is bent right in the hole. That was Josh Canini, the big 6'4 senior.
Number 75.
Able to shed the block and meet Belsky in the hole, set him back for a loss.
Results in a loss of 1. Back to the 26, 3rd down and 4.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 for Bishop-McCort. 6:25 on the clock, and it is rolling. Again, another critical 3rd down for the Crushers on offense.
Which looks like they're back in man.
McCort goes back to their shotgun look.
Dropping back here to cover 4 look.
Tomkowski able to complete the pass for the 1st down for the Crushers.
Tomkowski's pass complete.
Huge catch by Jordan DeFrancis. Sorry, Jordan
Jerry Hoover, number 15.
Dan, I'm quite certain your brother would never make that catch, but that was Jordan Spangler on the catch. Now the leading receiver in this game with Flick being out. You know, it's interesting, Bishop-McCort, they had the number 2 quarterback, number 2 receiver. Richland had the number 1 in both categories, so big passing offenses for both sides. McCort going with a rollout here to Tomkowski. Looking. We have a flag on the play here.
Looks like a illegal man downfield in
pass intended for number 6, Seaway. Ball's incomplete. Pecora and Schertzer back in coverage for the Rams. Penalty marker on the field.
I think it's 52 Gap Barvin there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Gap thought Tomkowski's going to keep the ball and keep running. Obviously, a little miscommunication, but that's 3 penalties early on in this first quarter for Bishop-McCort, none on Richland. So obviously, McCort is the one making the mistakes, and obviously in a big game like this, you can't do that.
Downfield.
Yeah, you know, you can see by the way Richland has run their first 2 series that they are definitely a team to beat. They're going to have to play. Bishop-McCort's going to have to play next to the game without these sort of penalties.
27.
Absolutely.
1st down, 15.
It'll be a 1st down and 15 for Bishop-McCort now. 5:43 on the first quarter clock. Bishop-McCort staying in their shotgun look.
Richland coming with the blitz here.
Looks like a screen, middle screen set up. It looked like some yardage at first, but they closed quickly. Maybe a 4-yard gain, maybe close to the original line of scrimmage.
Seaweed, the receiver of the screen pass, brought down by number 75, Josh Canini.
That's 58, Ben Hochstick for Richland there coming through as the middle linebacker on the blitz.
at the McCort 31.
I like the pass through play calls though for Richland-McCort, getting the ball into that screen, you know, obviously with the pressure in your face when you get a screen out like that. Then also with the play action rolling out of it, giving the quarterback a little bit of space.
Absolutely, and they're trying to get Stevie involved in the offense. And he had a big game last week against Bedford. Obviously, they're trying to find some more touches for him in this game. 4 minutes, 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Richland-McCort going deep, just high of his intended receiver, Jordan Spangler.
Gronkowski's pass intended for Spangler falls incomplete. Short coverage for the Rams.
So there is a little bit of wind. We're getting a little bit of breeze, but it's not too bad. We don't think it should be affecting the play at all. It looks like it just sailed on him, that pass.
They'll bring up another big 3rd down and 10 for Richland-McCort. As you can see, 4:52 left on the game clock. And Richland-McCort looking to convert once again. They go from their I formation look. Richland in their base defensive set. Tom Kowski barks out the calls. Sets up a screen to Seeley again. Has some blocking. We found some room. Up above the 45-yard line for Richland-McCort. And that'll be at the 46-yard line. That's Ryan Seeley. Obviously, we just mentioned him trying to get some more looks, and of course, there he is.
You're totally right. We saw him really come out with a defensive performance against Forest Hill. Last week, he said against Bedford, he had a couple catches for almost 100 yards in that Bedford game, so he's really been stepping up as a playmaker.
And I'll give McCort new life on the shot with 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. Richland-McCort has yet to get into Richland territory yet. And they'll stay in shotgun. Tom Kowski gets the call. Back to pass, going deep. Overshoots his man. The intended man was Wyatt Jackson, number 30.
Tom Kowski's pass intended for number 30. Wyatt Jackson falls
defensive game plan. They seem to be going to the cover 4 look whenever
34.
they figure it is a passing down for Richland-McCort. So that defensive secondary, that's really going to be able to hold up. We're going to see if they're able to hold up against that, you know, a Jordan Spangler, that passing attack with Tom Kowski, who's, you know, obviously they've just been throwing screens, but that definitely passing attack is vital.
And Dan, and when you look at a screen, that's obviously to combat the defense you're seeing. So McCort doing a nice job of trying to get more looks to Richland and keep them honest on their blitzes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Belsky gets the call, and he gets into Richland territory for about a gain of 6, maybe 7 on that play. Big Dustin
Belsky, the ball carrier.
5 is number 44, Elijah Metzger on the tackle.
Into Richland territory at the 48. 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3 for Richland-McCort. We've seen McCort go screen here the past 3 times on 3rd down. So we'll see what the Crutchers playbook comes up with here. Again, staying with shotgun.
Going in man, dropping back to cover 4 again.
Here's another pass, and it's a fade deep down the sideline. Just overshoots his man Spangler.
You know, not a bad decision, I wouldn't say, but he had Wyatt Jackson on the out, the 5-yard out. Easiest time. Richard right now, they're not covering the flats at all. They're just covering 4 defensive backs and a cover 4 with their own deep.
Obviously, they're a little worried about Jordan Spangler and Luke Francesco, the 2 deep threats for Richland-McCort. So here we'll have another. Actually, the Crushers will be going for it here on 4th down and 3. We're going to have a timeout.
Timeout on the field. Richland.
Saw as Anton Kowski, the quarterback, in the up position. They have been known to run the fake punt with him in that position. Got me a little confused. But we have a timeout here on the field. 3:42 left in the first quarter. No score between Bishop-McCort and Richland. And an absolute sellout crowd here at Hurlinger Field.
To another storyline that's kind of unique to this Bishop-McCort-Richland rivalry is sort of the coaches that are on the Richland staff now that came from Bishop-McCort. You know, that always goes both ways, but it's interesting to see, you know, just how many Bishop-McCort coaches are, or former Bishop-McCort coaches are coaching out at Richland.
Absolutely, and it's just a testament to the ability they have as coaches, and they're obviously recognized being with McCort for so many years. And Brandon Bailey, one of our good friends with the B6 Sports Network, was able to lure some of them up there, and hats off to him. He's built a really special thing up here at Richland.
Yeah, Coach Bailey, obviously, Forest Hills graduate 1992. You know, obviously Bailey set up this, you know, formidable passing attack. But, you know, this defense led by Coach Smith, their defensive coordinator, has really improved as well.
And again, 4th down and 3, 3:42 to go in the first quarter clock. McCort in punt formation. No one is deep for Richland. They are not expecting a full punt here. And McCort getting out of their punt formation. Richland not fold, obviously.
That's a little split punt earlier to take the delay game.
Take the delay game. Thought they could get Richland to jump. Richland stays disciplined, stays
on the field.
And now Spangler have a little bit more room to punt. They'll be 4th down and 8.
Delay the game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remain.
So now Richland sets a man back. That's number 3, Luke Schertzer. Spangler back to punt. The second punt of the day for the Crushers. Spangler gets off another good one and another fair catch for Schertzer. Fielded inside the 10 at the 9-yard line.
We got penalties flying up to 50.
So
caught and down by number 3, Luke Schertzer.
So hold on just yet.
Richland
We have a
8-yard
penalty
line
here.
for the Rams set up.
Looking at number 9,
1st down
Jordan
and
Spangler
10.
right now, and he's clapping. It looks like it was something roughing the punter penalty. Not really sure.
It looked like a hold on Richland. That'll back Richland up. They'll still retain the ball, but they'll be deep in their own territory.
Holding. During the kick on the blue, they kick the ball. Half the distance to the ball. 1st down.
So Richland's drive will start inside about their own 5-yard line. At 3:32 in the first quarter, Richland will get the ball for the second time.
Back to the
And again, the big story here, no Kyle Flynn.
4-yard line, 1st down and 10 Rams.
1st down and 10 at the 4-yard line. Schaefer in a shotgun, actually a pistol look. Gives to the running back. He has shed some tackles and gets some decent yardage.
Tanner Solarczyk, the Rambo carrier.
Solarczyk, you know, he's one of those runners that if he right when he sees the hole, he's just going to go upfield. Solid running back right there, especially deep in your own territory.
Rams at the 9.
And, obviously added some strength and some size from last season. He came in, was kind of their scat back last year. Now he's being every down back, and he's looking the part and looking a very good one, just a junior.
Jim, you're right. He has put on about 15 to 20 pounds this year.
Schaefer gets a call. It's a design run for him. And he has met. And no
quarterback keeper, Matt Schaefer.
27, Nate James, and 28, Dustin Belsky there on the tackle. Richland going with the double tight look.
28, Belsky on the stop.
Yeah, you see Nate James there standing at probably a generous listing, but he is about 5'5", 150 pounds, but he's tough as nails, and he makes a lot of plays for that McCort defense. Richland's shuffling players in and out with their spread attack. They are bunched to the bottom half of your screen, no one up top. Look for a screen out that way maybe on a 3rd down and 4. 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. Big play for both sides. Richland deep in their territory. McCort looking to get off the field here. The give is to Solarczyk, and he has 1st down yardage. Good run by Tanner Solarczyk.
Tanner Solarczyk, the Rambo carrier.
You know, another key for Richland-McCort is going to be that open field tackling. With the wide open offense that Richland has, they're really going to have to wrap up, break down, and gang tackle tonight.
Richland going no huddle, trying to keep this small McCort team, not a lot of numbers, trying to keep them on the field and keep the play clock moving. We have 1:47 left to go here in the first quarter. Schaefer will get the call in a shotgun set. Looked like a false start, not called. Richland gets about a nice 5-yard gain on that carrier.
Solarczyk there again. We're seeing what this big offensive line for Richland can do.
You know, McCort has the size of the defensive line, but again, the inexperience of guys like Roman, Moore, big kids. But again, they haven't played in a lot of big games such as this. This is a huge game for them, and the Richland offensive line obviously controlling the line of scrimmage early on. It's a 2nd down and 5. Schaefer's rolling out, and it's intercepted. It should have been intercepted by number
Schaefer's
43.
pass intended for number 44.
Wow, that was I would have to say just a bad read there by Matt Schaefer. Had Luke Schertzer going down the field, number 3, on a go route, and Jordan Spangler wasn't able to get over there in time as a safety. Looked like some miscommunication between the quarterback and safety, and a huge miss. Schaefer elected to check down low and almost got picked.
Yeah, DeFrancesco in and out of the hands, and he almost looked like he was looking to the next play. He was ready to get off and run. He just should have secured the ball for Richland-McCort. Gives Richland new life, 3rd down and 5. Another run, it's an option. McCort has it strung out. He's going to reverse field, and he has room. Not enough for a first down.
52 Gap Barbin.
Tanner Solarczyk, the ball carrier, forced out of bounds.
Gap's one of those guys that's really, the defensive lineman is really hard-nosed, and you can go sideline to sideline, like you just saw right there. Able to chase down Solarczyk.
Again, Dan, we've been seeing some great running backs early on in the season. We saw Keezer last week, Plow last week. You see right there with Solarczyk able to cut and turn fields, almost like a LaShawn McCoy type run. He doesn't have the speed, but he has the vision.
Yeah, let's not forget that that's against the competition that he's playing here. Richland-McCort, one of the finest teams in the district.
And Richland will be in the punt here. DeFrancesco's back deep to return it, and he calls for a fair catch.
Nico Pacor's
43-yard line.
Is caught down by numbers 23, Luke DeFrancesco. It'll be 1st down and 10, Bishop-McCort.
What do you think, Jim? They're going through 2 possessions for Richland so far on the offensive side of the ball. What do you think about their game plan? It looks like they really are confident in their running attack, but they also haven't been really going downfield a lot either. So, that makes you wonder, with that loss of Kyle Flick, how does that affect the offense?
Obviously, it affects the offense. He's a downfield threat. Every time he touches the ball, it's about a 20-yard gain. Without him stretching the field, Schertzer becomes the #1 receiver, then everyone else bumps up a spot. Obviously, Flick is that good for a reason, and Richland does feel confident in the running game, but not without Flick. The passing game is slowed down just a little bit.
Time out. Richland-McCort.
Looks like 39 seconds here remaining in the first quarter. Been lucky so far. We missed a lot of rain. The forecast wasn't scheduled for anything, but there's been some heavy clouds above us, but it looks like that's clearing up now. It is a great setting up here. Pretty much standing room only for as far as we can see for Richland's homecoming.
Absolutely, big crowd here, and obviously we talked about in our podcast this week what the rivalry has become. Starting in 2007, Richland able to knock off Richland-McCort, and from then, every game after has been a close, exciting game, high scoring. It's just the brand of football these two teams have been playing, and to the best of our knowledge, we don't know if Richland-McCort has ever lost on this field. Richland's 2 wins over McCort recently have come at the Point Stadium. So Richland obviously would love to have
1st down and 10, McCort at the 43. Paskey's pass sails out of bounds. Looking downfield for number 27, Nate James.
64, Derek Crawford there again on the hurry.
Yeah, Richland-McCort obviously relying a lot on their passing.
2nd down and 10, McCort at their own 43.
Running game, you have to wonder if they're going to start trying to do something of that nature.
Yeah, the 1st down pass is trying to catch Richland off guard, but you definitely want to get to your positive 1st down yardage.
They will avoid the long 3rd down plays. Richland-McCort able to convert some so far, but we'll see right here, 2nd down and 10, and it's a give up the middle, and good yardage. It'll bring up about a 3rd down and 2 with 25 seconds to go here in the quarter, and the clock is running. This might be
27, Nate James.
Number 27, Nate James, as you can probably hear on the PA announcer.
That came to the Richland 49-yard line, 3rd down and 2.
And Bishop Richland-McCort looks content to run out the clock here for the first quarter, and they'll reverse fields here in the second quarter with the 3rd down and 2. We will be right back here. We're going to take a short little break. So stay tuned here on the
That brings us to the end of 1 quarter of play here at Hurlinger Field at Richland Stadium.
On, Dan.
And so the second quarter here will begin with the 3rd down and 2 for Bishop-McCort.
3rd down and 2, Bishop-McCort at the Ram 49.
Obviously a big game here for the big play here for the Crushers and the Rams. Ball right at midfield. Field position is yet to take a big factor in this game. Ooh, it's going to be close.
And they're going to have to measure that one.
They're definitely going to have to measure that one. It looked like Wyatt Jackson was able to get to the line, but he was met right away. It's going to be a close play.
Number 64, Derek Crawford there again on the surge.
Scrimmage just outside the 47-yard line.
Looks like they're going to have to measure here. Wyatt's going to have to come out, though. His helmet got knocked off.
As we prepare for a measurement.
It's going to be a close call here. First play of the second quarter, already one of the biggest plays of the game on a 3rd down and 2.
Jim, it looks like from here he's a little bit short.
It looks like
just by inches.
We'll see how it measures out. Yeah, he is about an inch short.
Well, what do you do here? For Bishop-McCort, you know, he's sort of been controlling this game in a little bit. You've been able to get your couple first downs. You know, why not just put Belsky there and go for it?
Yeah, and of course you have the big senior quarterback, Zane Kelsey. He's not a little guy. Maybe just fall forward with him. Obviously, McCourt's been controlling the clock. They've been controlling the field position here, but again, it's not a huge risk being at midfield. Richland not doing a lot on offense either, and Bishop-McCort keeping the offense on the field early in this contest.
Richland's defensive line is just so tough, so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they pump it. They're obviously going for it here. Look for Richland to blitz again with the linebackers. They're 58.
And again, McCourt could obviously try a hard count, try to draw them off sides. We'll see what the call is here. The play clock is running. The game clock is running. And a 4th down and 1. Big play early here in this contest. And the give is up the middle. And he should get the first down.
Looks like he got it.
Good play to get offside, off the crowd in the middle, get to the outside, just enough for the first down, and it'll keep the Bishop-McCort
28, Belsky, the ball carrier.
Looks like they're going to measure again. From here, it looks like he got the first down.
47-yard line.
But again, another big play here.
Not really sure why they're even measuring it, where, you know, it looks like he's already over a yard over.
Yeah, from our eagle eye vantage point up above the stadium, we can see it looks like a first down. And the Bishop-McCort Crushers coaching staff, who are our neighbors, obviously thought it was a first down as well. You can tell from up here, up above, I guess on the field it was a little bit more difficult for the referees.
Yeah, it looks like that. Jim, what you know, you're talking about our eagle eye view up here. We've had some different vantage points from every single game, but you know, you can't really beat being up here around the coaches, you know, around the other media, right on the top here of the broadcast booth.
Yeah, we've had to share some space with fans, coaches, but this is a good as any we've had here. Thanks to Brandon Bailey for the hospitality. Richland-McCort going deep again. And Tomkowski can't get that deep route figured out. Again, Spangler seems to be beating his man almost every time. If they can get the timing down, Richland-McCort has a big play ready to happen.
Jared Hoover back in coverage for the Rams.
You know that it's tough to coach a kid on that, but you usually want to throw your face to the sideline. Not only is throwing the face to the sideline good just so the defender can't get to it, but it's usually in a better place for the offensive player who has to take an outside release on those type of routes.
And interesting how Richland-McCort almost every first down is taking a chance downfield. Nothing positive yardage, no easy runs. It's all been the deep pass on first down. They're really trying to catch Richland sleeping, and Richland has not yet. They've held their own. McCort finds Spangler for about a 9-yard gain. They're going to call it an 8-yard gain.
Tomkowski's pass complete to Spangler.
Richland's still staying with that cover 4. The defensive backs, you know, those out routes are open all day, those comeback routes, but looks like Schertzer got a little quick step on their number 3 for Richland. Wasn't able to defend it though.
And again, another 3rd down and 2 for Richland-McCort. The second one of this quarter already. 10:31 here in the first half. No score in the contest. McCort goes I formation. Belsky dotting that I. He gets the call. He carries some men and he will pick up the first down. Obviously, his physical style of running is making an impact in this game.
Jim, you said the addition with Belsky from McCort, the loss of Flick looking like for Richland like it's causing some problems in their offense. You know, Belsky, one of those 210-pound kids, really a rough back, gain those big yards.
And obviously a big thing for McCort, if they're not able to punch it in, they're getting close to Jordan Spangler field goal territory. We saw him in Warren's drill a 50-yarder, so we know the kid has the leg. So McCort still driving here, 1st down and 10. Tomkowski overshoots his man. That's Wyatt Jackson.
Tomkowski's pass intended for Jackson.
Yeah, there's no real excuse for a missed pass like that. Tomkowski, the senior, has got to hook up with his men like that, especially in a game against Richland, where you're not going to get so many chances. You know, that's just really that's tough to go with if you're on the Richland-McCort offensive side.
And you can see, obviously, with Tomkowski, the arm strength is there, but he's trying to put too much of it on it. He needs to throw some punch, maybe lead his receivers into the play, and convert some of these easy passes. McCort, 2nd down and 10, 9:47 here to go in the first half. And we have a screen set up to no one.
Smart play, that's by 13,
Tomkowski. Looking for number 30, Wyatt Jackson on the screen. Pass falls incomplete. 3rd down and 10, McCort.
Jim, what do you think about a screen pass there on 2nd down?
I would like to see McCort establish more of a running game. Obviously, they're using it on the 3rd down and shorts, gaining some nice 3- or 4-yard gains with Belsky. I think they could go to that earlier in their drives. But again, we've talked about how they've been trying to go deep on 1st down, and it puts them in a 3rd down and 10 situation. 9:41 left to go. 3 to the top of your screen. Spangler, the low man to the bottom of your screen. I'm sure they're looking Spangler to get some isolation here.
He's going one-on-one.
Tomkowski takes a bad sack. Not able to get rid of the ball before the Richland defense comes in.
Dan Crawford was there first to the quickly scored. Not a good sack if you're on the Richland-McCort pressure side.
Absolutely not, but great penetration there by the Richland defensive line. They've been owning Richland-McCort up front for most of this game and able to come up with a big play for Richland. Sets up a 4th down and 22, a 12-yard loss on play, and again, Spangler back in the punt for the Crushers. Spangler will be punting from his own 40. Schertzer is the return man. Gets off another high kick. It's going to take a Richland-McCort bounce. It's going to take a real good Richland-McCort bounce inside the 5-yard line to about the 4. So Richland-McCort.
Spangler's punt rolls out of bounds inside the Richland 5-yard line. We have penalty markers on the field.
We have a penalty on the play, so we'll see what happens here. A hold again on Richland. So that will put Richland at about the 1 or 2-yard line. Refs are getting things sorted out here with the teams and the players. We're going to see where the ball is marked and what the call is.
Holding during the kick. Half the distance from the dead ball spot. First down.
So Richland will start again deep in their own territory. The second time they've come up with a holding on a return. So 2 costly penalties for Richland, and it's cost them tons of field position. McCort has yet to capitalize. Richland going to be going for a big drive here.
The goal line, it'll be first down and 10. Richland at the Ram 2.
Richland coming out with a weird set here. They have a lineman outside blocking for the receiver. Expect a screen here, or it's just a decoy. We'll see what this is. There's a fumble on the play. Richland-McCort looks to have it.
Looked to me like he was already down there, Jim.
Ooh, McCort thought they had the ball.
Schaefer's pass complete to number 44, Elijah Metzger.
It looked like he didn't even control the ball at first. They rolled it a catch. I don't think he ever had the ball. I don't think it was a fumble. He just never caught it.
Second down and 2.
The McCort coaches up here yelling about that here too.
But again, we'll bring up a second down and 2. 8:13 left to go here in the second quarter.
And it's McCort in here now, quarterback instead of Schaefer. You know, Solarczyk shifty, but he's definitely one of those upfield type runners that really is just out there to get yards.
Absolutely, and he's up above the 25-yard line. He is doing most of the damage for this Richland offense. We heard about the great passing attack, but don't sleep on Tanner Solarczyk, and he's making you remember that right now.
Richland going into a no-huddle here as well.
Trying to speed up this game. McCort's been controlling most of the clock. Richland wants to take over the pace of the game. 7:30 left here in the second quarter. First down and 10 for Richland. And it's intercepted by Tyler Rugg. McCort's pass is picked off. Rugg has room to run. And he gets down to the 25-yard line. Big interception, big turnover for Bishop-McCort. And again, Richland with those 2 quarterback looks, it sometimes takes the comfort level out. You think they would stick to Schaefer, but no, McCort.
Well, Jim, we saw the exact same route that Schaefer last possession almost threw his interception on when he elected to check down. And he threw it right there, just like McCort did on that play, and obviously it was intercepted there.
Yeah, Richland trying to go for that in. They'll set up a first down and 10 for Bishop-McCort at the 27-yard line. 7:18 to go in the first half. McCort in an I formation double tight look. And that's a run to Dustin Belsky. He's going to plow ahead for maybe a yard.
Big number 72 there.
Travis Neal and friends on the stop.
Richland
Big
coaches
number
thought there was
72, Travis Neal. Neal was going for the ball the whole time. Neal had Dusty from behind and was really just kind of trying to rip that ball out.
It looked like it was forward progress. Obviously, the ball did come out, but he was stuffed, and the play was pretty much over at that point. Richland trying to get back another turnover, but 6:48 left to go in the first half. Expecting an offensive showdown. No points have been scored yet. Bishop-McCort deep in Richland territory for the first time, really.
Richland.
And they bring the blitz. McCort throws the fade out to Spengler. Oh, off his hands. It was finally Kontowski hooked up with Spengler for the right connection. Spengler not able to hold on to that one. Third down and 9 will be the call here for the Crusher offense.
Yeah, decent throw there. You know, catchable ball. Jordan had to kind of reach behind him there. Wasn't able to bring it in. That's the second drop here tonight. Don't want to see that, but you know, actually a real aggressive play there on second down. Jim, what do you think here with the Richland linebacker seem to be blitzing every play? You think you could get a tight end across the middle or something with you know, that vacated second line of your defense?
Absolutely, but Richland has been able to show the blitz and drop back into coverage. Again, McCort has not scored yet and has not had a lot of offensive plays. The clock is running out here. 3, 2, 1. Play just gets called for McCort. They bring the full-out blitz. McCort. Oh, Was tackled there. That was Ryan Seaway.
Screen pass, complete to Seaway.
Number 34, Nick Neglick.
Nick Neglick there on the big stop for Richland. That was a first down, maybe more for Bishop-McCort. And again, good open field tackling by the Rams. McCort using the screen game well, but not able to break that second level.
That game to the Richland 21-yard line will bring up.
So we're going to see Jordan Spangler here for the attempted field goal.
It's a 4th down and 4. 5:56 here left to go in the first quarter, but clock is moving. No points yet. Spangler on to attempt to go for his 3rd make of the season as a kicker. This one a 38-yarder. Spangler's kick is up. Plenty of leg.
And looks like he got it.
And it's good. Spangler with the impressive kick there. That would have been good for about 40, 45 yards there.
37-yard
on the kid. Bishop-McCort will take an early 3-0 lead. 5:35 here to go in the first half.
5 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here until halftime. And Bishop-McCort
folks, I'm sure most of you around town weren't expecting a 3-0 score here with only 5:35 remaining, but Bishop-McCort really, you have to give them credit for controlling this game. Is he on his computer? What did it say?
Number 20, Tanner Solarczyk. Number 44.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching our game here today. Our game is brought to you by the Haven Bar and Clark's Corner Store, as well as Interstate Insurance Management in Westmont. Hey, we got
Bishop-McCort kicks off. That's a deep kick, and it's in the end zone. And that'll be a touchback, and Richmond will start at the 20-yard line.
Sailing into the end zone for a touchback, 1st down and 10 Rams.
We talk about so much about Spangler's, value on offense, but his value as a kicker and a special teams player is just so enormous for this Crusher team.
Most teams there, when they had the ball there at the 25-yard line, they would go for it on the 4th and 5 like that, but McCort obviously able to come away with some points, and that's so big in such a close game like this.
And we're going to see if Richland can get their offense on track. Their first drive of the game, they were deep in McCort territory but fumbled. That was one of 2 turnovers they've had early on in this game. They go back to Schaefer at quarterback.
And that's not a surprise, obviously.
Matt Schaefer, quarterback keeper.
Folks, he's the 3rd leading rusher on this Rams team. He can definitely run the ball.
Niederheiser on the stop. Gain of 6, 2nd down, 4 to 26.
And we'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 here for Richland. 5:14 left to go in the first half. The clock is rolling. Richland here has yet to use the passing game, really break out in that passing game. We'll see if they try to do that. 2 men to the top of your screen, nothing to the bottom half of your screen. And McCort stuffs the run up the middle. Maybe a yard on that.
Tanner Solarczyk, the ball carrier. Penalty markers on the field. Solarczyk brought down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
May have been an offside on Bishop-McCort. We'll see the call. Personal foul, face mask on Bishop-McCort.
Well, there's the 2nd one of the night again.
That's about 6-2 in the penalty margin. Bishop-McCort shooting themselves in the foot, especially with those personal fouls. You can't have personal fouls in the big game. 15 yards are too much to give up in a game like this.
On the right, 15 yards from the end of the run. 1st down.
1st down and 10 Rams at the Richland 43.
We'll bring up the 1st down.
Schaefer there talking to Bailey on the sidelines. Looking for a run here by Solarczyk on 1st down, based on the conservative play calling so far for Richland.
4:40 here to go in the first quarter, or first half rather. A run up the middle, and he is stopped for maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2.
Big play by number 52, Gap Barber there for Bishop-McCort, their defensive tackle.
on the stop for Bishop-McCort. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 at the Richland 44.
Richland staying in their no huddle.
And it's a 2nd down and 9 here for the Richland offense. Schaefer calls the play. He has a man to his right, man to his left. One guy in the backfield with him. Richland not trying deep on the passing attack just yet. 4:02 on the clock. He gets the call. And it's a keeper. Ball is out. Ball is out.
Again.
And it looks like Richland recovered, but it's a loss.
Wow. Did you see number 52, Gab Barber, come up there again from his nose tackle position? Totally blew up the play. Had Solarczyk on the ground, and Schaefer wasn't able to hold on to the ball after that failed exchange.
Yeah, no, so obviously from last year's game, Gab Barber was such a big part of that Bishop-McCort team last year. This is the game he got injured, and that second half is when Richland finally took over the game. Gab is such a key part to that defensive line and really slows down anything Richland does on offense. 3rd down and 14 for the Rams. 3:22 left in the first half. Nico Pecora back in at quarterback, getting away from Schaefer. Big play for Bishop-McCort and for Richland. Tries a quick slant. Tackle for minimum yardage here.
Schaefer's pass
Stays in bounds. Bring up a 4th down and about 7.
They've got Schertzer on the reception.
Schertzer lost Schumer there on the play. So take out one of your best wide receivers.
And 7.
Looks like they're going to go for it here too. Watch the pooch punt also by Pecora.
Big play here, 2:45 left in the half. Pecora in at quarterback.
Watch the tight end coming out here, number 17.
We have a timeout by Richland here. They're going to think better of their call.
Timeout on the field.
And we might see the punt unit come out and put McCort deep.
Fans, don't forget as we approach halftime.
Obviously a play like that so risky for Richland, giving McCort the ball inside their own territory if they fail to convert.
Absolutely, especially the leg of Spangler. He almost only needed 10 more yards and you're in field goal position to win.
Absolutely, I think it's a smart play here for Coach Bailey would be the punter. And McCort's defense has been struggling to move the ball down the field. They've benefited from some turnovers and some
information on our Richland Foundation.
To put McCort deep is probably Richland's best play.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim, a name we haven't talked about too much today is Schaefer. Obviously, he's gotten the majority of snaps for Richland, but we've seen him throw only about 2 or 3 times. You got to wonder how much that offensive game plan has changed with the loss of Kyle Flick.
Obviously, he just opened so many things up, and they're not even trying to pass that much. It's really weird.
Here at the school district for our
Richland would just be keying in on their passes. They've done throughout the years with guys like Marco Pecora, Gina Ramirez, and now Schaefer. They've had such good quarterbacks. It didn't matter who the receiver was; they were always going to pass it. The quarterback in punt formation. Got to watch the play here. He is also a quarterback. Spangler back deep for the pressures. He's sitting inside his own 25. Moving back to about the 20-yard line. Pecora. It is a pass. He's wide open. It is incomplete. In his punt, able to knock away the ball with a big hit on Schertzer. And McCort will get the ball inside Richland territory. 2:27 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Jim, they're saying it right now. Appeared to have caught it in bounds. A great pass from Pecora to Schertzer. I think that was Jordan Spangler, if I'm not mistaken, there on the hit.
He was actually covering, he was back deep to punt. He came over, covered a ton of ground, and with a jarring hit to knock the ball loose and force the incomplete pass. The ball was caught and it was in bounds. He was not able to bring it in after the big hit. Very smart play, heads up, as our cameraman would call it. That is TJ McEnany. We also have our other partner with us tonight, Brad Marvin. We'll maybe try to get a talk from both of them at halftime. Bishop-McCort, 1st down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Tomkowski back to pass.
Yeah, Jim, I think you're right. We are going to get a face mask.
Number 75, Josh Nannini.
How many times we've called the Nannini's name tonight? He's been all over the field there for the Rams defensive line. He doesn't like the call at all. You can see there, number 75.
But he's a big 6'4", 280-pound senior, the key to both offense and defensive line. And again, We saw McCort with 2 of those penalties when they are on defense. Now Richland gets one back here, so.
You know, to tell you the truth, I didn't really see a face mask. Jim, I'm not sure if you were looking at the quarterback. I was looking more, you know, at the offensive line, but you know, I really couldn't see a face mask.
Actually, it might be a holding on Mission Court. We saw by Deneni's.
On the offense, the penalty is declined. Second down.
We saw Deneni's reaction. We almost certainly thought they would call a face mask the way he reacted to the play, but it was a hold on
Loss
Mission
of 9
Court.
on the play. Second down, 19 McCort at their own 45.
Richland does not take the penalty. They'll give McCort a second down and 19. 2:20 left to go in the first half. 3-0. Mission Court holds the score. McCort out of an I formation. I don't think we're going to try to get anything too crazy here.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
We have man in motion. That's Ryan Seaweed. And it's a trip, and it's a reverse.
He's got a man.
Spangler has a man over field. Francesco, he was turned around too soon. He just should have kept running, and he would have created more space, thus making an easier pass.
Number 23, Luke Francesco falls incomplete.
Yeah, Richland there shifted their defensive backfield when McCort motioned that. Number 2 McCort, the safety, ended up coming up on the line of scrimmage to take care of that pitch. And that left that attempt for D. Francesco deep.
Absolutely, and a good play call by McCort. I really like it on a second down and 19 with 2 minutes left to go in the half. They were able to take a chance. It's definitely a call you can take a chance on, and it almost paid off for him. Richland again, benefiting from McCort overthrowing their receivers quite a bit. McCort goes shotgun here, 2 men to the bottom half of your screen. 1 man up top, that's D. Francesco. He's going towards D. Francesco. He's going to get up to the original line of scrimmage. And he'll bring up a 4th down in about 10.
Belsky, the receiver of the Tomkowski pass. Benatti and Rizzo on the stop after that gain of 8.
Richland there's a big hole. We'll see what they do. If they decide to take the ball and go downfield or not.
Again, Richland-McCort, they have the opportunity to take a chance if they want to. Richland's offense not doing much, obviously, with no points. But they'll probably let Spangler punt it here, pin them deep, and go in with a 3-0 lead if they hold on defense.
We got offsides. Great pump by Spangler there.
Great play by the McCort.
Spangler's punt down inside the 10. We have a penalty.
Hold your horses. It looks like it's definitely going to be coming back here. Take a false start on McCort. Not sure why that didn't blow that dead, but it looked like somebody got off the line early.
It's an illegal motion on Mission McCort.
Against Bishop McCort.
And that negates a tremendous pump by Spangler and even better play by D. Francesco downing it inside the 5. Obviously, Richland will make McCort punt again to avoid that field position.
Yeah, Jordan's getting some serious hang time on those kicks. I mean, those are up in the air for at least 4 seconds, you know, Jim?
He's absolutely a college punting prospect, there's no doubt about it.
After 5-yard penalty.
It's a 5-yard call against McCort with 1:03 left to go in the half.
5-yard mark-off from the original 46-yard line of Richland. Moves the line of scrimmage back to the McCort 48-yard line.
So 4th down and 16 for the Crushers. Spangler on again to punt. He will look to get another deep booming kick here. Maybe less hang time and then try to drive it out of bounds. Another deep kick. Schertzer calls for the fair catch.
Spangler's punt, caught and down by number 3, Luke Schertzer of the Rams. It'll be
55 seconds left here in the first half.
At the Rams 16.
The ball will be at the 16-yard line for Richland. 55 seconds left. Schaefer in at quarterback for this drive. And I'm sure Richland's, they have nothing to lose. They could probably take a few chances here and try to get a big play right before the end of the half.
It looks like they're coming out at least 3 or 4 wide here. Schaefer back in at quarterback.
That's 3 to the top of your screen there. Richland-McCort does not have even numbers. Spangler's going to have to come over from the safety position. Schaefer gets the call. He's rolling that way. Just a quick little pass to number 11.
It's Mario Rizzo there, number 11,
Schaefer's
the junior.
complete to number 11, Mario
But
Rizzo.
this Richland junior class is, from many fans have said that this is one of their better teams ever, or better classes ever. They really have weapons all over the field. Rizzo there, number 11. Pecora, Schaefer. You have also linemen there that are juniors still too, and they really have some weapons.
And of course, Kyle Flick is a junior, and we have yet to see him yet. And obviously, big impact of him not being on the field. Richland, Richland has 3 men to the bottom half of their screen. They're punting, or they're going for a screen. Tyler Rugg, it looks like, read the play well, number 17 for Richland-McCort. He was able to get into the backfield.
Schaefer to Schertzer, complete.
Richland-McCort has 2 timeouts going to elect to go into halftime, it looks like.
We'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
And again, we thought Richland might be able to take a chance here. They just went with a few easy screen passes, nothing too elaborate. It's a 3rd down and 9. 22 seconds left. They can run it out because the play clock never started for whatever reason. Not sure what's going on with the play clock. It's never started. So we'll have 1 play left. Just an easy run for Solarchik. McCort able to bring him down.
Tanner Solarchik.
And Richland-McCort will go into the half with a 3-0 lead here at Hurlinger Field over the 8th-ranked AA team
And
in the
football
state,
fans, that
Richland
brings
Rams.
us to halftime here at Hurlinger Field at Richland Stadium. The Crimson Crushers of
So
Bishop
we will be
McCort
back
High School
in about 10-15 minutes after halftime to bring you the exciting conclusion to this wonderful LHAC battle between Bishop McCort and Richland. Stay tuned, folks.
We now get ready for our halftime festivities.